Hey guys, and welcome back to another reset video. In this video, we are resetting my oldest daughter's room. When we first moved into this house, this was the girls' room. They shared this room while my oldest son still lived here. When my oldest son moved out, when he graduated like that summer, my youngest daughter moved into his room. We painted her room. We got it all set up for her. And since then, it's been my oldest daughter's room. So my oldest daughter just moved to college. She is dorming there. And then she actually hopes to get an apartment over the summer and just kind of stay there and stay at the beach where her college is. So she took most of her stuff. If she does get an apartment over the summer, she's going to come and get her dresser and her bed and things like that. So for me, I was just getting rid of any trash that she had left behind. I was organizing everything that she did have behind in like bins that are in her closet so that it's kind of decluttered and like pushed aside, but then still leaving hanging space that if we do have guests that want to stay in here, that they can hang up stuff. Also leaving a couple drawers in the dressers open so that, again, if we have guests, they can put their stuff in the dressers. But it took me quite a bit of time to kind of go through everything, organize everything, and put it in like bins. So I have like a memory bin, I have a shoe bin, I have a purse bin. She left all of her fancy dresses from like proms and homecomings and things like that.
And where's your purse that I put on my face?
But overall, there wasn't a ton of stuff that I had to go through, but I just literally started in one corner of the room and worked my way around and got rid of or put it in a bin. I did not want to have any loose ends tied up here. The way that the dressers were when the girls both moved into this room, they both had a dresser. They've stayed in this room. So Ellie now has some of her stuff in one of the dressers. She has like her crochet stuff, a lot of her books, and then we have put some like seasonal clothes in there. So like her volleyball stuff, her swim stuff, shorts, things like that. And then we can swap that out when it comes summer. We can maybe put like her hoodies and stuff like that in here just to kind of free up a little bit of room in her closet. She decided that she did not want the dresser in there. She likes her room the way that it is. We even tried to put the other nightstand in there. She didn't like that either. So we were able to kind of clear up some room or some space in her room by putting stuff into these dressers that are in here, and then one of the dressers still has Aubrey's stuff because she will most likely take that. We did sell the vanity. We sold her hamster tank, so we did, get rid of some stuff in here. We did have to replace the curtains. The blinds were broken, but that was like a $35 replacement. We did end up killing my carpet cleaner while trying to carpet clean this room, and the stains still didn't come up all that great. So I did have to go and replace my carpet cleaner. We got paint. And then we did buy some like decor items that you'll see in the end. We got a new rug. We got a duvet cover, a bed frame, some shears for the curtains. And I have put some plants in here. So I just kind of leave the curtains open and I leave her door open. And honestly, the cats are in here sleeping all the time. Or it's just letting up so much bright space in the house because we have this door open now all the time. And then I often have my curtains open in the morning. So it's let a lot more natural light into the upstairs, where the younger two do keep their doors closed a lot of the time. But like I said, if she does get an apartment, she will be coming to get this bed, her dresser, and then the last few things that she has left here. And if she does, then we will cross that bridge when we get there. And then we will probably either make this into a true guest room or get like a day bed or something like that in here and make it a guest space / like workout room. It did take me quite a bit of time to slowly go through and make sure everything was trash, donate, Goodwill, keep, whatever. But I took my time. And then as soon as I got it all cleaned out, Jeff went through and he put in he filled in all the spots. There was quite a few spots in her windowsill. She had picked off not only the like drywall, but down to almost the metal part of the window. So it took us quite a bit of time to get the walls repaired, but we got them all repaired and it looks really, really good. And again, I use the Behr paint and I use the cheapest one, and I'm able to do one full coat and then normally just touch up little areas that need a second coat. I don't normally have to do 2 coats, and it covered very, very well. Now, again, I was kind of going gray over gray, so that could have helped. Lord only knows whenever we have to cover Casey's walls when he has orange and black, whenever he eventually moves out, what we're going to deal with. But 1 gallon of paint covered these 3 walls. If I had 4 walls, I would have had to get another gallon for sure. But after I decluttered, went through everything, Jeff did all the sanding and all that stuff. We then washed the walls with just a mop because the walls were really gross and they hadn't been cleaned probably since we moved into the house. And honestly, I didn't see a huge difference after I did that. But after we painted, everything was covered very, very well. And then after the fact, after the paint cured, like next week, I went in and I washed all the baseboards really, really well again. And so the room looks really nice and fresh and clean. And we did reuse her little butterfly thing. We reused her tapestry. I haven't put her mirror up, but I keep thinking I want to because I want like a mirror, or maybe get like one of the standing mirrors that you see all over TikTok shop or whatever, just to have a mirror to like see full body when you're getting ready or whatever. And then I do want to one more time go over with the carpet cleaner because the carpet cleaner broke when I was about 3/4 of the way into her room. So even with like a brand new carpet cleaner, I'm wondering like if it would do any better than the areas that I didn't get 100%. But again, that'll be a job for a different day. But it is nice and clean and decluttered, and it feels very, very weird to have an open room. I remember when we bought this house, I was thinking, man, we probably should have got the house with a basement, or we probably should have gotten a different layout of like a 5-bedroom house. But then slowly, as the kids have moved out, Trevor moved out in 2022, August of 2022, I think, August or September. And then Aubrey just moved out. Like, they move out before you know it. And then, you know, Casey's a freshman in high school and Ellie is in 6th grade. So they will be moving on before you know it. And I'm really glad that they can go and have the full college experience and get to stay there and dorm and just, I don't know. I think it's a really good experience for kids to have. I didn't get to have it. I had a short 6-week stint of it. And I really wish that I could have done my whole college time there. And I'm now, you know, working on a degree being 40 years old. Like, that kind of sucks. But anyways, I'm all for my kids moving on and moving out. I think it's great. I think it's really cool to also like nurture a adult relationship and kind of heal the relationship you had with your kids, you know, because kids can be mad at you for being a parent to them, and watching them grow and spread their wings and become young adults. It's kind of cool to watch.
All me when I came, I knew that I'd be down for the fall if it happened. So much unspoken. Sometimes we're not happy, but we never are broken, are we? Even on an island by ourselves, girl, you make me happy, can't you tell? If I gotta be stranded, then I wanna be stranded with you. Every morning I'ma be right here. Ooh, stranded with you. Feeling better since you brought me here. Ooh, stranded with you. We surviving together. Said I love you forever. I was always meant to be right here. Ooh, stranded with you. Call me, tell me I should leave and just be. They don't see all I see. We barely open. Sometimes we feel lonely, but we never are broken, are we? Even on an island by ourselves, girl, you make me happy, can't you tell? If I gotta be stranded, then I wanna be stranded with you. Every morning I'ma be right here. Ooh, stranded with you. Feeling better since you brought me here. Ooh, stranded with you. We're surviving together. Said I love you forever. I was always meant to be right here. Ooh, stranded with you. Every morning I'ma be right here. Ooh, stranded with you. nightland by ourselves. Girl, you make me happy, can't you tell? If I gotta be stranded, then I wanna be stranded. Even on an island by ourselves. Girl, you make me happy, can't you tell? If I gotta be stranded, then I wanna be stranded with you. Every morning I'ma be right here, stranded with you. Feeling better since you brought me here. Stranded with you, we're surviving together. Said I love you forever. I was always meant to be right here. Stranded with you. Every morning I'ma be right here. Stranded with you, feeling better since you brought me. Stranded with you, we're surviving together. Said I love you forever. I was always meant to be right here. Stranded with you.
But after I got done carpet cleaning, that's when I started painting, and I painted the walls. It is a Benjamin Moore color, and it's called Balboa Mist. It's very pretty, and I always get eggshell in my finish. So after all was said and done, it covered very, very well. Eggshell is a very cleanable paint. Like you can see over to the left, that was clean, but you couldn't do anything about it because it's builder grade flat paint. And then you can see the like tunnel in the carpet over there. That is from her hamster. And so until we know, like, I don't think she's coming back for the summer, but just in case she does, we've decided that we're going to wait to replace the flooring in here until we know, like, if she's coming back or not. Because, you know, she may get another animal, or she was talking about having an emotional support animal. So, like, we just want to make sure before we replace any flooring in here that it doesn't happen again. So if she doesn't move back this summer, then we'll probably go ahead and replace the carpet. We're hoping, like, Home Depot used to do deals where, like, if you bought certain carpet, they'd install it for like $100. Jeff could install it, but I feel like if we can get a deal like that, it would be a lot cheaper. So we will go ahead and just replace with carpet. I like carpet, especially in bedrooms. We might eventually do the landing, the stairs, and into the living room. I think it's LVP that we have downstairs, but for the bedrooms, I would really like to have carpet. I have no problem carpet cleaning, especially where this room will most likely just be like a guest room, possibly my office in the future. Like if she decides to, or if she can get an apartment over the summer or whatever, I may move my office up into this room and have like a smaller bed, or have a bed that like folds out, kind of like how Disney does, where they have the bed into the wall. And then have our downstairs like extra living room area, a true extra living room, and then like have a couch or sectional or something in here where like the kids could watch TV in here, or games or whatever. Like we're not stuck to just one TV that has everything going on. So, yeah, everyone asks all the time whenever I paint, why do you paint alone? I like painting. I can cut in pretty much on my own and without making very many mistakes. I mean, it's not like a painter did it, but like it's pretty good. Jeff hates painting. He will do the prepping for me. He will do all the like filling in holes and stuff like that. I'm not good at that. I'm impatient and I don't sand enough, but I don't mind painting. Every now and then he'll tell me that he'll cut in at the top, because sometimes it's hard for me just to like get on and off the step stool and have my hand up there, and I'm not as whatever with my like steady with my hand. But I even did this wall by myself completely, and it didn't bother me. I just put music on and I just get it done. I had my, the door closed, the window cracked, so I was kind of ventilating in there, and it wasn't bad. It didn't bother me at all. Jeff ended up bringing me dinner because I have a tendency to not eat whenever I do stuff like this. And so I just kind of snacked on DiGiorno and painted, and it took me a couple hours and it was done. People ask me all the time if I get sad doing these, because now this is the second room, and I don't. Like I said, I get to the point, especially with teenagers, like teenagers aren't fun to raise. Like, and I joke with a friend of mine all the time, there needs to be a book on like what to expect when you have like a 16, 17 to 25-year-old. Like that's the hardest time. There's nothing to tell you how to handle this. And, you know, they know everything and they are right about everything and they don't want to be told what to do, but it's really funny. You know, Trevor battled us for a long time and he moved out and he's come back and been like, Mom, you were right. And so, I like to let my kids, get out, get their space, figure life out, figure out adulthood, because I know that they're going to come back. I know that they're going to figure it out, and I know that they're going to make mistakes along the way. But like, especially with Aubrey, where she's in college and she's in a dorm and she's got a meal plan, like I know she's got a safe roof over her head. I know that she's eating. Like, I'm not worried about her at all. I know that she's at the beach, so she's in a happy place. With Trevor, it was a little bit more worrisome. He's definitely had some ups and downs over the years, but he's figuring it out. But I welcome this stage of life. I am younger. I'm only 40, but I mean, I have a 20-year-old. I've been doing this for 20 years and it's not been easy. It's, always not been hard either, but I am also like, I started having kids very, very young, and I'm ready to also kind of see where my life is without being just somebody's caretaker and mom 24/7. I mean, I know I'm still their mom, but like being a different version of a mom when you have adult kids, if that makes any sense. So I welcome it. I enjoy it. It is sad. It does hurt sometimes, and it's very hard letting them grow and spread their wings and not want to sit there and put your hand and your finger over them. But it's life. It's the natural progression or whatever. So, just painted, enjoyed painting, placed a quick Amazon order and had stuff. I think I painted on like a Sunday, and I had all the stuff in by Wednesday, and I was able to get her room complete. And then I just shopped the house for the decor, so I didn't really buy anything. And it's really cute. It reminds me of Puerto Rico. I don't know why. It reminds me of like my dad and stepmom's house in Puerto Rico, and it's actually bringing me joy. I may change out like some of the blankets and stuff for like the more boho-y thing, but I love it.
I ain't from a place that you know. Abandoned dreams I won't go near. So when there's something good, I'll let go. I'll let you go, but you're still here. Through my eyes, you're naive, and through your eyes, I'm just crazy. No, I never met someone like you. I never met anyone who loves me like you do. Anybody comes, I'll fight like you would for me. I never had anyone I trust or love like you. Holding you is more than enough. You say things that prove me wrong, and I know everybody ain't out for blood. I didn't have to walk so far alone. Through my eyes, you chase dreams. Through your eyes, I'm amazing. I never met anyone who loves me like you do. Anybody comes, I'll fight like you would for me. I never had anyone I trust or love like you.
It is very late, but it's done. Her tapestry is still up. Her bed is there to kind of cover the really bad stains there. Her blinds were broken, so we have to go get those whenever it's not snowing. And then I ordered shears, ordered a white duvet cover for here. I ordered a large area rug. Not quite sure where I'm going to put it. I'm thinking here, and it just may be kind of crappy there. Maybe it can go under there a little bit. I'm not quite sure, but just trying to cover up these stains in the carpet. My carpet cleaner broke, so I have to get a new one of those. So here are the dressers. This one's hers. There are a few things in it, so she did leave like this stuff, and I organized it. And then there are like a few clothing items that I literally just found in the laundry. And then these few things here. This is completely empty. That's going to be Ellie's. I put the shelves back. She had that plant in here. And then those are books. I think she might be wanting to get rid of those. So I'm going to ask her. And then a candle that smells like her. I figured I wanted to leave that in here just because then it smells like her. We put her chair back up. I'm thinking we may put the mirror here. Or, oh, and Jeff has to fix that spot. That's the one spot I haven't painted. Or over here somewhere, but I'm not quite sure. And then I do want to touch up the Disney wall a little bit in certain areas that need it. It's not going to be perfect. It never has been, but I'm going to try to see what I can do. And just touch up some major spots, like especially the dark purple. I feel like that pops a little bit more. Maybe move that like to cover this wall. Or cover this wall eventually. I think it would be pretty if I put it on this wall and then, or behind her bed. And then she had a butterfly. It's over here, tapestry. I have the paint here too, just till I'm done. That could go up somewhere. I'm feeling like this should be near the dressers. And the butterfly could be there. This wall will be open, but that's fine. I do want to scrub the baseboards once the paint cures a little bit. But like I said, new duvet, new rug, new shears, and then I did get a bed frame, so the bed will be up a little bit taller. But I wanted to get a little quick video of it because I have a feeling Eliana is going to be in this bed because it just reminds her of her sister.